Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Becca and today I'm going to be customizing a pair of white Adidas sneakers. These are kind of supposed to be my back to school shoes, but I really don't know what back to school is going to look like this year because of COVID, so I guess they're just shoes, but they're still going to be really cool. Let's get into it. I spent a long time planning out the design and came down to two options, either a geometric pattern and stars. I had a bunch of my friends vote and stars won. So I finished sketching out the stars on the toe box of the right shoe, and now I'm going to go in with a red Posca pen and do the first outline of all the stars. This is kind of scary and is going to require a lot of focus, so my head might get in the shot here and there because I'm probably going to want to be holding this very close to my face to make sure I don't mess up. That starts pretty good. I only have like 12 more to go. Okay, as you can see, this has been a very long process and I've only done 2 stars. And so I'm going to do the dark red outline of the rest of the stars and then I'll come back once that's done. Alright, here's the finished product of the red outline on the stars of the toe box. I wanted to do a light pink outline around the stars also, but I don't really think there's enough room for that, which is kind of a bummer because I wanted the shoe to look more on the pink end than the red end. But the next step is I'm just going to start coloring in whole chunks. So this chunk around here is just going to be solid pink, so I'm going to start coloring that in. Also, I'm doing this kind of at night. It's like 9:30 or 10 or something. So we don't have any like natural daylight going here. We only have my ring light. So if the quality of the light is different than normal, sorry about that, but now you know why. Alright, once again, I'm going to work on this off camera because if I did everything on camera, the video would be several hours long. So, see you in a little bit. Alright, that's the pink around the toe box completed. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so I put some more thought into it and I decided that this shoe is going to be red and green and the other shoe is going to be blue and orange. So since this is the green and pink shoe, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these stripes pink, and then this little part here with the laces green, and then this little box back here that says Adidas, I'm going to go on top of the name with green also because there's Adidas there, and it has the traditional 3 stripes, so I think we can do without it on the heel. Alright, that's the first stripe done. I'm going to do the other 5 of them and then I'll get back to you. I finished the stripes on the side. I did 2 layers on each of them because the texture made it extra streaky. And now I got my light green to start coloring in this part. It looks a bit more neon than I was expecting, so I'm excited to get some of the darker green in there to kind of tone it down. Like usual, I'm going to keep coloring this off camera and I'll come back when it's done. It's looking like I am going to need to do at least another layer because this is quite streaky. I just finished this green section around the lace holes. I ended up doing 2 layers and it looks pretty flat and opaque and not streaky at all, which is nice. So now I'm going to do this last section right here that says Adidas. It is textured, like the letters are elevated, so I'm interested to see how well the green goes on top of that. You might be able to see a bit of the outline of the words, but that's okay. I still want to color it in green. finished the green in this back section here, I did 2 layers again, and you can see the outline of the word since it is elevated from the rest of the section. But yeah, I think my next step is going to be taking the darker version of each color and doing a bit of an outline around each section. I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera and then I'll be back once I've gotten a little more work done. Alright, I finished outlining with the darker colors. I really like how it looks. It's giving it that pop art feel that I'm going for, but I'm not quite done, so I'm just going to use these same colors to add a few other lines to make it look more cartoony. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm done the first shoe. I added all the extra lines to give it that pop art flair. So the next step is to take this finisher and seal it all in. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this finisher into here, trying not to spill any. And I'm just gonna use this small angled brush to paint it. This part's scary, I don't want it to smear. Ooh, that looks like a lot, Loki. Okay, I just need to spread it, right? Oh no, it's gonna be inside those holes. You know what? The bottle literally says start in an unseen area first in case there's any issues, and I just thought, no, I'm just gonna start on the most visible, important part of the shoe first instead. So that is the acrylic finisher in the toe box. You can see that nice sheen on there. You can tell that there's a bit of a gloss. I'm just gonna put the acrylic finisher everywhere else on the shoe except for on the tongue because there's no paint there, so it really doesn't need it. And I'll be back in a few minutes after that's done. Alright, it's the next day. Our neighbor is mowing the lawn right now, so you might hear that in the background for a little bit. Sorry about that. Like right there, that was really loud. Anyway, I finished the right shoe last night. This is what it looks like. I really like it. It's giving me like strawberry or watermelon vibes. And I think adding all the like little highlights and like the pop art flair really pulled it all together. I ended up doing 2 coats of the finisher last night. It is a little shinier than I expected, and it's also like a little tacky. So honestly, maybe it's not completely dry, or maybe that's just what the texture is going to be like for a little bit. But yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to lace it back up. I left the left shoe laced up so I can look at it for reference to remember how to lace this back up. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, there it is, laced up. The first shoe done. Alright, I'm going to start the second shoe now. The color scheme for this one is going to be the oranges and blues. On the other shoe where it was pink is going to be blue, and where it was green is going to be orange. Like I did with the other shoe, I'm just going to have to start sketching out the stars, which is my least favorite part because it's kind of tedious. I guess I'll come back in a little bit after these are all drawn out. Alright, I'm done the sketch of the stars. It went a little quicker this time than the last time. I'm going to take my dark blue Posca pen to outline them, like I did with the red on the other shoe. The first 2 stars are done, and since this is also a long and tedious process, I will be back once the outline is done to show you an update. Alright, the stars are done, so now, like I did with the other shoe, I'm going to take the lighter color, in this case a light blue, and color in the section around the toe box. Alright, I did 2 layers on this section around the toe box with the light blue, so now I'm going to color in the stripes on either side. I'm going to take out the laces now so that I can color in this section with the orange Posca pen. Alright, I finished the back panel of the shoe. I ended up having to do 3 layers on the words, and it's still a little bit more visible than the green words, but that's okay. The next step now is to line all the sections. Alright, now I'm just going to compare to the other shoe, make sure I'm not missing anything. No, I think we're good to go. Alright, now I'm going to put on 2 coats of the finisher. I am picking off some of the paint, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more gentle. That is not good. Alright, I've done 2 coats of the finisher on the left shoe, and now it's time to put the laces back in. So I'm going to get this shoe for reference to make sure that I lace it up properly. Alright, there you go. Here are the finished shoes. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you would like to see me paint on more shoes and what designs you'd like to see. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and why not subscribe while you're at it? Comment below which color combination you liked better. It's a toss-up for me. I like them both, but let me know what you think, and have a good day. Bye!